Welcome to Lore Hero, episode 19. We are back, and we have a lot of stuff to share with you. A lot of stuff just happened, literally for us last night. Big stuff happened. February 16th, 2024 will be the day that we all remember, if you are a Milo Hacks enjoyer such as I and all of us. How we doing, fellas?
Having a good day so far.
Good.
Oof, so
good
much
day.
to talk about.
Yeah,
So-
I feel like I don't even know where to begin, but
Well, we'll begin with the biggest news that has hit the Rock Band / Milo Hacks / preservation scene in 3 years plus. That is Rock Band 3 Debug has been found, dumped, preserved, and is currently being dug through by dozens of people to find all the cool things, what could be helpful, all sorts of different things. So, who wants to tell the story about how this all went down?
oh yeah, I was gonna say we could talk about the whole group buy server that we had.
Yeah,
going
now that's
on,
over.
right?
Yeah, and even before
So-
that, we got
Yeah,
we even get to the
before
group
that-
buy, we got fucking Rock Band 2 Debug a couple weeks
Yeah.
back, and that just kind of flew under the radar because there's even bigger news coming out that we might have a Rock Band 3 Debug on the way.
Yeah,
So
we
originally-
were saying. I was just gonna say when we saw Rock Band 2 Debug got released, apparently there were judgments within the game. They with the debug on screen,
It's crazy.
you could see the notes getting hit, and there was
It was very cool.
millisecond. There was a millisecond value judging you.
Plus 10 milliseconds or minus 15 milliseconds of how accurate you hit the note. Which, I mean, every game has had that, but I mean, it's never been implemented in such a way like Festival does, where you get
Like
bonus
Festival.
points for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
every game kind of it has to do those internal calculations, right, to see if you even missed or hit a note or whatever. But it's never.
Yeah, I think
it's never.
I think it's
shown
not
to
surprising
the
that it's
user.
in there, but it was very cool to see it.
Yeah.
See it displayed on the screen in real time. It is
and
cool.
to not mention that debug mode can immensely help with the modding scene and people who just want to throw new shit into the game. And
That's
then
why
if
it's
it
as big of a
coughs-
deal as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so it can continue breathing life into the deluxe mods. But when it comes to Rock Band 3, though, Milo Hacks has been just going all in on Rock Band 3 Deluxe and all the features for it, and there's just it literally runs perfectly on almost any platform that you throw it on.
It's truly a great piece of work.
Yeah. And so when we first heard about the eBay listing about the Wii, the debug Wii, or the dev kit Wii, we're just like, bro,
RVTH,
we need to secure
I
this.
think it's called an RVTH Wii, which is used internally for development.
Yeah,
right.
so the series of events were there was a user in Milo Hacks called Glitch God. Okay, he was in contact with another guy called We Curious on Discord, who had come into the possession of a Rock Band 2 debug executable. So he had Rock Band 2 debug on a dev kit, a Wii dev kit, and Glitch God, it was like, hey, can you dump that? Didn't expect much out of it because a lot of times people that are in this development kit space or whatever are kind of protective over what they have.
They don't like
'cause
to
that's
share, yeah.
No, because what they
because
have
it
is
devalues
incredibly
what
rare
they have.
Exactly, it
devalues.
devalues what they have. Because if I have a console that perhaps the only surviving console that has these in development game builds, nobody else has that. I'm the only one in the world that might have that.
That's
Obviously,
money.
that's money,
Big
baby.
money.
eBay.com.
Let
So
somebody
the fact
else
that
buy
this
it that
guy-
wants to dump it. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, you
Yeah.
want this? Fork over $750. It's yours then. You can do whatever you want.
Yep.
That's what people do in this space. But luckily, this guy here was super generous and was like, here, this is yours. From me to you. Here is the debug build. And it was like,
This is
wow.
a game from 2008. And
Yeah, it's so
he
crazy.
just had a debug build of it, never surfaced on the internet, and was just like, here you go. Unheard
Yeah,
of.
what's the story of this console? Who has held on to this? Is it this guy? Did this guy come into possession to it recently? Where's it been? Who's had this, and why have you been hoarding it? That's all I want to know about all these things that always come out. Who has had this? Where has
it's
it
just
been? What's the story of the console?
I think it's just because we're such in a deep corner of the fucking internet.
Yeah.
Too. It's just you don't expect people to be very passionate about something when your mind is set eons elsewhere. You know what I mean? It's
true.
it's like yeah, hey, I have this Wii from a buddy or whatever. He offloaded it to me, but I knew it was a dev kit and all this stuff, but I didn't realize that it was holding this.
Well, I
didn't
just looked
realize
it.
it.
So, the developer for the port of Rock Band 2 to the PS2 and Wii is a company called Pi Studios. They went defunct in 2011, but this Wii was most likely owned by Pi Studios, and they used it for development. So
actually, if they went defunct, this probably just got auctioned off, like at some sort of liquidation.
This is how
sale.
all these leak: is the assets get liquidated and auctioned.
Which is how these things should be handled, I believe. I believe dev kits are supposed to be returned back to.
They're supposed to be either returned
or
destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the fact that any of these exist in the first place is illegal.
Yeah. This is the same way that Guitar Hero 8 guitar got sold on eBay. I was so close to buying that shit.
Guitar Hero 7, by the way.
That's the strings, the Yamaha.
Guitar Hero 7, yeah. Sorry, Guitar Hero Phoenix, developed by Vicarious Visions, pitched in 2010 or pitched in 2011, something like that, and failed. But yeah, I was this close to buying that fucking 6-string guitar.
I was going to say, I don't know if people have... I've got the picture right here.
I was just going to get some pictures,
yeah,
too.
That's it.
That's sweet.
That's the guitar. That's the guitar that I almost got in 2018. And I got sniped out of my hands.
It's got a purple fret that doesn't work.
The 6th fret.
Just in case people wonder, it doesn't work. Yeah.
6th fret,
apparently it doesn't even press down.
Yeah, it doesn't press down. It's cosmetic. It's purely cosmetic.
But it looks really clean on there. That fucking purple button is so cursed, man.
This is what we could have had, guys. I mean, it probably would have sucked ass. That's why it got canceled. But I would have rather had 6 inline frets than 2 rows of 3 on Guitar Hero Live. Personally,
yeah.
That makes it makes the yellow ridge just so much funnier, though.
Yeah, it does because it doesn't make any sense.
That
anymore.
ridge is not doing anything at all. No way. It's just like here. That's where you are on the frets. You still got one more. You got to reach over one more, bro.
That's so
but still,
could you imagine what we'd be doing with like Clone Hero Customs and tapping tech if we had 6 inline frets?
I don't even want to think about it. Like,
honestly, the exact same shit that we have now.
Yeah,
except
with an extra fret.
With an extra fret.
Dude.
Yeah.
It'd be so
raises
cool.
the skill. It raises the skill ceiling if we did that.
Big
but
time.
if we ever do see a new Guitar Hero, maybe they'll do something new. I just don't think it'll ever happen because that means an entire new set of controllers.
Yes.
Yeah. All legacy ones are just defunct. You can't use them.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And people already got so pissed about GH Live guitars and having to rebuy, right? I mean,
you could change the whole ecosystem. It was dumb. Yeah. It was just stupid. You know, they should have added the backward compatibility mode. That would have helped that game out quite a lot. If they had 6 and 5 sharps.
We would still have freestyle games.
Yeah,
we'd be playing it.
We'd
probably still be playing
you know what?
it.
No, we would probably still be playing Guitar Hero Live.
If it had a 5-fret mode, fuck yeah.
It had a 5-fret mode for sure.
Yeah.
And you know what? Technically, there is a 5-fret mode. It's called playing on advanced mode.
Hey, shut up, man.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
you could use 5-fret guitars on fucking Xbox 360 and play GH Live, and only the first 5 frets would work, but they would work in the game.
It's funny.
I did not know that, actually. That's fucked.
That would be
I don't
so
like
cursed,
that.
though.
That'd be tough to learn.
It would.
Yeah. It was specifically the 360 version. Did not work on Xbox One, PS4.
Wow. I did not know that either.
Probably works on the PS3
something
version,
new
too.
every day.
Every day. Anyways.
You know what? I should check that out.
Because you can on our PCS3.
Okay, yeah. I found my PS3,
enough.
and so I might hook that thing up, just make it a badass, like, PS2 Plus or something.
Hey, since we're talking about PS3, this is out of order, but today, it was found in the World Tour Definitive Edition Discord. There is a Beatles Rock Band debug disc on eBay right now. It's allegedly debug test prototype, but the guy who's selling it found no way to like access anything debug on it, so it's more than likely retail. Allegedly, this disc is sent off to like reviewers and people like that, game testers or whatever.
It says August 19th, 2009. That's literally a month before release.
Yeah, August 19th. Yeah, not even a month.
Wait, no,
weeks.
June 29th. Yeah. There's June 29th.
The build is from June 29th. That's the final build, but I'm guessing that this was sent out on that day or whatever for a review.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's 2 dates on there, and it's for the UK, so that's yucky too.
Let's not gloss over the fact that it's called Rock Band Project 9 because they really wanted to keep this shit under wraps. They really wanted to keep Beatles under wraps.
Rock Band Project 9, yeah.
Project 9.
It's located in the Netherlands for some reason. But
so it says in the description, PS3 test discs like this were normally destroyed after use. There's a good chance this unusual and collectible item could be the last surviving copy on the planet.
Yep.
This will not work on a standard
probably
PS3. It needs to be a dev kit. I have checked this game on a PS3 test console. The game disc is clearly used. Has some light scuffs on surface where it works perfectly though. It's honestly not. It's not being sold for a high price. It just isn't.
No, well, not yet. It just
Not
got
yet.
put up recently. It's for bids. It's not buy it now. So this will probably get bid
Still.
up. But I mean, even if there's nothing cool in this disc, if it is actually like retail, no debug, it's just a cool thing to have. It is.
Yeah, I think
I would
Milo
like to
Hacks
have
will
it.
definitely try to obtain it as well. So
Yeah,
I know
I see
Janek
in
has
the
already said that he
similar-
wants it.
The
Yeah.
similar sponsored items. I see someone selling a Wii U for $500.
500.
Oh, sorry,
Scott-
$398 plus 35 shipping. What a rip!
So
Scott the
Is it a
Waz
fucking
is so
dev kit?
excited after you said that.
No, it's just a Wind Waker bundle.
Oh, boring.
There's nothing like even crazy about this. Anyway, yeah, that's cool.
It's rare.
That this fucking disc. There's actually a bunch of other debug discs in here too. Army of
Well,
Two,
I haven't looked at
Skate
his
2.
other list.
What the
what the
fuck?
guy's
Skate
selling?
2?
Yo, this guy's got a treasure
This
trove.
guy's got a lot. This guy,
Skate 2.
1945. This guy's probably been.
Okay,
in the
so
game
so this dude was a game reviewer back in the late 2000s, and he just didn't
Okay.
play by the rules. He just didn't
He just
destroy
kept it.
his shit.
Let's go.
Oh,
Great.
a lot of people
Glenn,
getting
Glenn,
euros in 20 years.
Glenn Gormley. Glenn Gormley.
Hey, don't start doxing this fella.
That's in his name.
1945. Maybe he's 70 years old. 80 years old. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
World War II ended 80 years ago almost.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fucked.
That's really cool. Yeah, it's the beauty of preservation, right, guys? Like, there's no reason that history like this shouldn't be at least, give it like a 15-year grace period or a 10-year grace period, and then just be like, okay, there you go.
Yeah,
you
because that shit does not matter after 15 years. I mean, nobody's talking
Yeah.
about this. This shit matters to nobody except for the very, very, very small people like us that really enjoy this shit.
The unbelievable
And it is
diehards.
such a treat.
We
Such
are
a treat to see all this
niche
stuff.
within a niche. Within a
Well,
niche.
Within a
My
niche.
God.
Within a niche. It's like
We-
there's levels to this shit, man.
Definitely.
Like,
It's funny too because the whole catalyst of the deluxe projects, for people who don't know, was due to Project Deluge, which is a big effort by Hidden Palace. For those who don't know who Hidden Palace is, Hidden Palace has been around for a long time. It was started by an individual known as DRX, and they have very close ties originally with the Sonic community. They were the ones to dump the very famous Simon Y build of Sonic 2 that was stolen from Toy Fair. It was stolen.
Hey, who's to
obviously,
say?
they didn't
Right?
steal
Those
it.
are just allegations. I mean, come on, you can't prove
Yeah.
that.
But it was stolen, and so, but they did a group buy or whatever, got their hands on it, and Project Deluge basically started because an individual who used to do reviewing for a gaming outlet, we don't know which one, they've remained anonymous because they provided a lot. They provided a lot of stuff, and
It was
I
like
wouldn't want the
700
people.
builds.
I wouldn't
for
want people to
PS2
know who
alone.
I was either. I wouldn't want people to know. And DRX as well as Jason from Text Files helped them dump everything. And as far as we know, they're not done either. As far as we know, Project Deluge isn't even over yet.
This happened
They just-
in 2021. It became
Yeah.
public.
Yeah,
they've been
like
working on
almost-
it for like
actually
over a
3 years
year
ago.
dumping.
Yeah, they've been working
Yeah.
on it for a while because there were so many builds of games. And when I first, because I follow Hidden Palace very closely. Like I love when prototypes come out. I think it's amazing. I just love seeing the history of game development and like
Yeah, me too. I
what
love that
developers are thinking, what gets cut from a game when, why did they decide to cut it? Because so much shit gets cut from games, you know?
dude, it's like
So-
that Crash Spyro racing
Yeah.
game. That whole
Yeah, like
video,
that. Like that
whole
was just
story is
like that was a
insane.
pitch. Like yeah. So
and it got leaked on a dev build.
it got
by-
leaked on an Xbox dev kit.
Yeah, from
So-
another racing game developer at the time.
So
it's
the
just
last
it's
like
just so cool.
the last big release that Hidden Palace did before Project Deluge, I'm pretty sure, was the Sonic 1 beta. That was a really big deal. They found the beta build of Sonic the Hedgehog 1, which was considered like the holy grail. And all of a sudden, Hidden Palace makes an announcement like, hey, we're just going to casually drop like 700 plus prototypes next week. Why don't you come watch the stream? So I post in Milo Hacks This is Milo Hacks 1.0 before the nuke, right?
Yes. This is,
what a time.
It was a lot
time.
quieter over there at this point. Milo Hacks was way quieter, and I just posted like, oh hey, like apparently they're going to be releasing like a bunch of PS2 games. That would be really cool if like a Guitar Hero game was in here. And so we're all like,
get just one.
No, we did not get just one. We're like, oh, this could be really cool. And then finally the stream ends, and they're like, all right, we're going to publish like a base article, like empty articles for like everything that's about to be dumped. And
yeah, like it was like a preview of what's all there, and they're uploading it in that moment, so you can see everything that will be
Guitar
there
Hero
as it's coming up.
We look up Guitar Hero, and there's more than one entry for a Guitar Hero game, which is like, what the hell, right? We're like, so everybody's freaking out at this point. So we're all staying up really late, watching Jason from Text Files stream, watching the list of the games go down for the uploads, and finally we see Guitar Hero 1 and Guitar Hero Rocks the 80s. We finally see it, and then Moose, because Jake used to be a big night owl before he had a day job.
Yes.
He stayed up that whole night waiting for it to be uploaded, and the moment he was able to download it, he went live on Twitch and fucking played, and he was like, oh my god, like,
Not true.
This is crazy. This is crazy. The
Different.
Undercharted Bark at the Moon. Like,
Not even true. What happened was Kev227 went live.
Yes, Kev went
with
live.
His, and
He
played. He had to go to bed. He got through like 3 or 4 tiers of this Guitar Hero 1 prototype. He gave me his save, and then I loaded his save on my PCSX2, started the stream off with his save, and I continued out the save file to show every song. So Kev started it, I finished it, and then we got to show every song. It was
That's
very
so
cool.
cool.
getting the Bark at the Moon was, I think, like the biggest what the fuck moment. You know,
Yeah,
because it was like, holy shit, like they
unnerved too.
like they nerfed,
Yeah,
they hella
unnerfed
nerfed.
Cowboys from Hell. And
yeah,
also
they hella nerfed
Gurney.
those charts, man.
Who the fuck
Gurney.
is Gurney?
Yeah, Gurney.
Gurney?
We got
Gurney.
we got Advanced Harmony, which is an old version of Triplet. We
Yeah,
got
sounds
Graveyard
totally different, by the
Shift.
way.
It's completely different. Yeah, it's in a more primitive state.
And Fire It Up is terrible.
Oh, Fired Up is
is
weird.
really bad.
You can tell that they
And-
were just learning how to chart this shit on the fly. They had no idea what they were doing yet because it's the first.
We got a
game.
bunch of like prototype assets. It wasn't the Rainbow build that like the Holy Grail, but it's okay because it was a
that'd be the
holy
Holy
enough
Grail
Grail.
Guitar
This
Hero
is
1,
this
the
is a
Rainbow
build we didn't
Guitar
even
Hero
think
1.
No-
existed.
No vocals on Spanish Castle Magic still. We didn't get
Nope.
that, even though we really wanted
Yeah,
to.
I don't know if we're ever gonna get that, but it could be cool to see it.
It's in the binder,
surface
man.
one day.
It's in the binder.
Any harmonics people watching this right now? Hey, you know what to do.
Yeah.
Give me the
I've-
binder.
we have an email. We'll keep it anonymous. Just
Can I
saying.
get, yeah. Can we get Rock Band 4 PC as well?
Rock Band 4
Thank you so
PC, Guitar Hero E3, Guitar Hero 2 E3, anything pre-release, anything.
Yes,
just
please.
let us know. Hit us up.
Just let us know.
Guitar
But
Hero
yeah, so
3 Shredpocalypse, please.
Shredpocalypse. Oh man, that would be nuts.
Pearl Jam Rock Band?
Pearl Jam
Oh,
Rock
Pearl
Band.
Jam Rock Band? Give me that
We know
shit.
it exists. We know it existed. So, but yeah, so we got Guitar Hero 1, and then we also got Guitar Hero 80s.
Yeah, and before we knew what was in there, we were like, oh, what if it's the I Want Candy build?
And then lo and behold, baby,
I Want
Going
Candy
to
was
quick
supposed to be in
play.
the game, but was mysteriously missing from the final release. But then we found out it existed just barely before release, like weeks before release. It got cut.
And because it's midnight, it was properly tiered.
Yeah, it was in tier 2. Or no, but it was the bonus tier. It was
wasn't
not
in
tier
tier
2.
two.
It wasn't.
It was not tier 2.
It wasn't in tier 2.
Like
it wasn't in
retail.
tier 2.
But
And
it wasn't
had,
charted. It had placeholder chart.
But
The whole
the most
reasoning for that wasn't it that the song was removed and because it's midnight was replacing the original song that was supposed to be there?
Yeah.
Yeah, when
that's
I Want
why.
Candy was removed.
Right.
Yeah.
When
Yeah, so
when
they-
you
supposed to be a
originally
31-song
beat
game.
the game, when you originally beat the game on the prototype, it's like, congrats, you have unlocked. You know how on Guitar Hero 2, it's like, congrats,
there's a whole
congrats, you unlocked the log. On Guitar Hero 2. Instead, on 80s prototype, it was like, congrats, you have unlocked limousines because it's midnight. And so that
I
was
forgot about
that's
that.
like the novelty 80s song, and then it was supposed to be like impossible, but then it infamously got placed into tier 2. Which
made
I think,
no
honestly,
sense.
I think that's better than it being a novelty shitpost impossible song.
It's
'Cause
funnier
if you
this
just-
way.
yeah.
If you throw it into an encore in tier 2, it's just like, what the
What
fuck?
the hell was that?
What the actual
I
fuck?
think everybody was like, why is this in tier 2? Like,
Why is this here?
Yeah,
we got-
and
we
then
got
the next
Debug.
tier starts out with like Holy Diver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what the fuck did I
The
just
Warrior. It's like, huh?
play? Yeah.
It's going to get harder than this?
They definitely did not give a fuck with 80.
No, they didn't care because they were like, this is our last game. We just want to make Rock Band already.
That was their contractual obligations game.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. It 100% was. But yet, we got a debug executable out of that Project Deluge stuff, and that's how GH2 Deluxe started.
Actually, because that was the biggest thing. The biggest thing from this whole Deluge
thing. With a
thing.
debug executable, for people that don't really understand like how development of stuff works, people were able to change things in GH2, and if the game crashed, they knew why. Knowing why,
it would tell them
means
what
you can
crashed
fix
and why
things.
it crashed.
Exactly.
Before having a debug, if it crashed, you're just like, wonder what made that happen. Let's go change this. Let's go reverse that change. Yeah, it's trial and error. But this is no longer trial and error. It's try something, this is what the error was, and this is how I can fix it. Right? It tells you what to do, essentially, if you know what you're talking about.
Dude, it really makes me want to get into like understanding that stuff, because
that's beyond me.
It's beyond
me as well.
But I know, like kind of what that was like. Like, you remember when Rock Band audition mode customs were a thing?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So when you would build songs in there, and it would spit out a bunch of errors and be like, it'd be like, oh, there's something wrong with this part of the MIDI, and like it would give you everything that was wrong when you're trying to build the RBA file for it. And so I'd like go in and like fix that shit. That's how I got into like working with Reaper and charting in Reaper and stuff like that. Like I understood what.
Hey, this is evaluation copy, bro. You got to pay for this.
Shit.
Yeah, evaluation.
Oh yeah, evaluation copy. Nah, but like that type of stuff is like super duper helpful. I can't even imagine it in game development, or someone just trying to poke around, seeing what the fuck works and what doesn't. Right? And now Guitar Hero 2 Deluxe is basically like feature complete. It's like entirely done.
I don't think anything else is being done with Guitar Hero 2
There's really not much else to do.
Nothing else to do.
Just a complete project.
They added fucking drums to the game. Like, like what? They added drums to the game. What else can you do?
Wild.
I think the last thing that they're probably going to do is like add forcing of notes. But
cool.
that has been yet to be discovered.
I would really love to see that. Like I would really like to see force notes in Guitar Hero 2. That would be awesome. I would really like that.
But JNAC almost got hammer-on chords working, but it fucked the hit detection a lot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It turned it into drunk mode.
He was fucking using AI to do this shit, and it just worked.
Yeah, JNAC will just ask. JNAC will ask ChatGPT for pointers and kind of start from there. It's been super helpful.
That's how overlapping star power got figured out. He asked.
Overlapping star power. Yep, he was just asking ChatGPT questions, setting up like a foundation for him. Be like, okay, I'm working with this, and this. Can you tell me in this term how this can make sense, or how I can make this happen? Like it was insane. It was a crazy couple of days.
It figured out, and it just worked. It wasn't perfect, but it worked.
It was a very good foundation. The
fact that he could just tell an AI chatbot a prompt about, hey, I have this game development issue that I'm having. Figure it out for me, please. And it does it? That was a year and a half ago?
Yeah.
Do it today.
It makes my brain melt a bit, like legitimately. Yeah.
I think we all saw it. This might be old news at this point by the time that this goes live, but this last week there was OpenAI just unveiled. Yeah, they unveiled their new text-to-video AI called Sora.
No, Sora makes me freak the fuck out. No,
did you see the
freaked out?
Did you see the Minecraft one? It's fucking like ARG. It's like an ARG.
I want to just say.
I saw a tweet. Hold on, real quick, Jason. I saw a tweet that was like, "This is like the kind of like copyright-free rip-off of a game you see like in a TV show." like
Violent Hero,
a certain game. Yeah, like Violent Hero. Fucking iCarly. It's that type beat.
I don't like it at all. I've already had someone tag me and say they're going to make Alec and I wear maid outfits. Nope.
Nope.
I think my favorite thing to come out of it was like me sitting in court watching a video of me doing something I didn't do.
but the I was just like, is right there. It's very convincing.
And that moment, I was like, man, it's actually so.
We're
over.
cooked.
It's actually so over, dude.
It's already generating Minecraft footage, right?
Yeah.
What about put out a Soulless 4 FC in Fortnite Festival?
I thought that was a funny. Was that actually
That was
a
real,
thing?
bro.
No, that was
The
real.
Minecraft
The
thing was
Minecraft
real.
thing? That was
Yeah,
real.
because
No,
if
it
you-
fucking wasn't.
real.
If you
No,
pay
dude.
attention to the clouds, they're real clouds. Like they are not
there's real
pixelated like
sky
they're
there.
supposed to be.
But you can
Yeah.
mod it. You can mod it. I thought that was
Look
a
at
funny.
the pig. Look at the
Look
pig.
at the pig.
It
thought
has
it was
it has
funny.
some like telltale signs of like AI generated stuff still.
Bro, it's
I'm-
real.
What the fuck?
I'm like 99% sure it's real. I'll leave
pretty
1%
terrifying.
in case I'm getting pranked, but I think it was
Nah,
real.
dude. No. Fuck this shit.
It's that this has to be just a funny. There's no way. There's no way. That's so
Dude,
funny.
Look at his 3 swords. The stack of 3 swords.
Yeah.
Do you think someone edited that with a joke?
He does have a stack of 3 swords. What the fuck? I didn't see that.
It's gotta be stupid for the bit. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. There's no way. I don't believe it. I don't believe it, man. That's so funny.
I don't like it. I'm ready to
No,
see
it's
the Guitar
very-
Hero footage where someone grows an extra
Yeah.
finger.
Yeah.
Because AI is like historically very bad with like fingers,
hands.
in particular.
We
Yeah,
might be
very
seeing
bad
there's
with
trends
like
hands.
of that
there's
for
like a
now.
clip of like some puppies playing together, right? And they're just
Yeah.
they're just like fucking clipping through each other.
Well, yeah. Somebody
It's
was like
super
AI
jarring.
has the object permanence of like a newborn, pretty much. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like playing peekaboo with a newborn. You know, like
No, absolutely.
In that
like
one,
oh my god, he's gone. Where did he go?
Well, in that one promo video of like people walking through like the streets of Japan or whatever, there's like cherry blossom trees or whatever. If you watch closely, there's like those people walking along that small sidewalk. They walk into like this small little like tent type thing. They just fall through the floor. Like
Yeah.
they just disappear. Like unless you're watching super closely, you won't notice it. But like you can tell it's AI generated if you have a very keen eye for this stuff. But if you're watching it on your phone just casually, it's night and day. It's not night and day
Well, now
different.
let me-
Like it is the
they're gonna-
exact same as real life as far as anything else is concerned.
They're gonna have to make AI watch AI videos to tell you if it's AI generated. Is what's gonna happen
Bruh.
at this point.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
If you go watch that video of folks walking down the street, one of the telltale signs, it's so uncanny once you notice it.
I just
Everybody,
saw him fall through the fucking floor.
every single person there is walking at the same speed.
yes, they're the
really?
same speed. Yes, that's another thing.
It's so creepy.
they all
just
got stuck in the same walk animation or whatever.
And then like the video of like the cat waking up its owner in bed, and like the owner's like this area of their nose is like super red for some reason.
Yeah.
Like I was like, what the heck is happening?
and there was
It's icky. It's icky. I don't like it.
creeps me out, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, it's creepy.
I just lost my thought. I don't even know what I'm going to say.
It's okay. We're about to lose our careers to this too. So
Yeah, pretty
Probably.
much.
Oh, it's an election year.
Oh,
We have like
Oh.
we have like 10 months to go
Oh,
until the
man.
election, baby. Think of the
Don't
shit that this
remind
thing
me.
could produce. We
I
are in
don't
a
know,
new
man.
age of misinformation.
yeah.
if we see Taylor Swift dancing in a diaper, in front of a burning cross, then maybe things will get done.
I mean, that's just what she does on a regular Tuesday. But what about
Yeah.
what about this AI thing though?
She probably did that before the Super Bowl.
It probably did. I
It's a
wouldn't put it
ritual.
past her. Don't come after me,
Yeah.
Swifties. It's a clear and obvious joke.
Jokes.
You're making a big
Covering our ass.
you're making a big
Doxed.
mistake right now.
You've been doxed, bro. I'm sorry.
This is my IP address.
Yeah.
Oh no.
They're gonna
typing
make
it.
the fucking the AI Whopper commercial. Your location is
That's just so funny. and then it's like reading out Walt Jr.'s address. You live at 803 Negro Arroyo Lane. There's a pizza on your roof. From Breaking Bad. Anyways, let's get back to brass tacks, gentlemen. Okay.
Lots of good stuff still to talk about.
okay.
Yeah, so
so-
we hardly even touched on the Rock Band 3 debug at this point.
Because
we were laying the groundwork.
we had to give context as to like how this kind of
Yes,
happened.
and all
in the
that
first place, I
context,
guess, you know?
all that context is very important to get to where we're going. Because previously, the biggest day in Milo Hack's history, in Rock Band preservation history, Guitar Hero Rock Band preservation, was March 21st, 2021. That's when that whole Project Deluge, Hidden Palace thing released. That's when the whole world changed. Also, quick side note: that same day, unrelated to all this stuff, GMS, Generic Mad Scientist, figured out how to break the strum limit on Guitar Hero 2. He figured it out just on his own
That
accord.
happened earlier in the day before we knew Project Deluge was happening.
Yeah. So that whole thing, it just kind of compounded on each other. It's like, oh, this is the biggest and best day ever. It'll never get better than this.
And now it has.
Until now, it got better than this. February 16th, 2024 is the new biggest day.
Hey, bro, $36. $36.
$36 per person. So we set up a group buy. We all, like, there was, like 15 people or something. We all threw in $36 each.
Yeah, because, okay, we saw the bid go up for it, and it was already... like reaching like fucking $400, and
it was at $600 when I saw it last.
Like 5 days before it was gonna.
And we're like,
6 days. It was listed like that same day. It got bid up to $600.
And we're like, oh dear God, what are we gonna do? So like, I was already like ready to just be like, I will give out $100. We need to make sure this is preserved.
That's essentially what we all did. We're all like, okay, we're all throwing money. We're throwing money.
Like Hundo each.
And how many
getting a pool of like $2,000
each? Like
50.
Were in that server? Yeah, and if we're all gonna commit, like fucking $50, $100 or something, we were gonna secure that thing no matter what. But thankfully, it did not take long, and it wasn't that much. $36, and so
there were some troll bids, but those got redacted, so we lucked out.
Well, and speaking of redacted bids, there was another person who was bidding against us. Who had no care in the world for Rock Band 3. They just wanted a development Wii. They wanted a Wii development kit. And
nicely said.
Thank you. I'm a wordsmith. So they only wanted the Wii. They had no care in the world about Rock Band. But all we want is a Rock Band. So we kind of joined forces.
We joined forces.
We constricted that guy to be like, hey, get in on this group buy. You want the Wii? You can have the Wii. We don't want it. He put in a larger sum of money than the rest of us, but then the rest of us put in the remainder of what the final bid was, minus that other guy's contribution, and then divided amongst ourselves. That's how we got to the $36 a piece thing. I forget the final price. I want to say $690.
I think it was like $690 to $700.
That's a fucking W for what we got.
Which we were worried it was going to be like over like $1,200 or something. Like we were very concerned about the price going up higher and higher.
Man,
but
we got fucking W though.
We got very lucky because we put in an effort to keep things quiet. So like in Alex's Discord server, for example, somebody posted about it. I went in, I DM'd them and I was like, don't post about that. Like we have it. Like I deleted their messages.
Keep the shit under wraps.
I was like, we're gonna get this and it's gonna be out for the community, but people cannot know right now because collecting like Alec was saying earlier and Jake was saying earlier, like shit gets really weird with development stuff. Shit gets really weird with prototypes. Like you do not want that news to go into the wrong hands because they will fuck you over. They just will. Mm-hmm. Like the Guitar Hero 7 guitar, it went into the hands of a private collector who has no intentions of sharing it with the community.
Yeah, when you find shit like this, it is in your best interest to shut the fuck up about it and just bid yourself. Just get it yourself. Don't tell anybody because it's a cutthroat little industry here.
Like the GHD.
Fucking don't tell anybody.
Yeah, don't tell anybody about the arcade guitar.
Don't tell anybody. Keep that shit to
walk
yourself.
Away with cool shit for $70.
Yeah, do you want it? Shut the fuck up.
When I got my GH3 demo kit, I didn't tell anybody I was buying that. I was like, oh my God.
Shut the fuck up about it. You don't want to broadcast that there's this cool thing that I'm buying. Please don't outbid me. No, of course not.
Tell people when it's dumped and be like, I didn't tell you for your own good. Until now.
Get the shit and then broadcast it. But anyway,
Hidden Palace didn't announce Deluge for 2 years because they were just dumping everything behind the scenes.
Yeah,
they had to keep that on the wraps for a very long time.
Yeah, and they I guess they didn't have to keep it under wraps, but they wanted a good finished product, and that's what they delivered.
They did a very good job.
Otherwise, be like, hey guys, we have 1,000 different builds here,
and we haven't documented a single thing about them.
Yeah, and then people are like, well, where are they? What did you get?
Yeah,
it'd be like a strike line situation.
Oh, Jesus!
Got him. Sorry, didn't mean to throw shit like that.
Wow, throwing daggers, dude.
Yeah, moving forward. So this Wii, to our knowledge, all we knew about this Wii was that it had Rock Band 3 on it. That's it. Did we know it was retail? No. Did we know if it was a debug? No. We just knew that it was a Rock Band 3 installation on a development kit, which would imply that it's a debug build, but it does not confirm it. So, yesterday for us, Friday night.
Like I was gonna say, like worst that could have happened is just like, hey, we just got
retail.
We got retail with like a couple of different things here and there. Like, and even then, that would have been pretty exciting. But no, we were not ready for what was to be revealed.
So last night, Friday, for us, it was Friday, February 16th, 2024. I hate Compvir. Received the
That's
Wii.
That's his name. He doesn't actually hate him.
No, he doesn't. This was the person that was in charge of the whole group buy. He was the one that was going to receive the Wii, dump the Wii, etc. So he is in possession of it. He dumped everything. So we're set there. But when he was going through this Wii, picking it apart, seeing what was there, the way that Wii development kits are that there are different banks, right, of its hard drive that it can store games in. There are 8 banks. And the seller only knew about Rock Band 3 being in bank number 1. So I don't even know if he checked the other banks. I don't know. But Comp was able to look through to see what was on those banks, and all 8 of them, I believe, were filled. Some of them were just filled with bullshit. But there were 5 different usable Rock Band 3 builds on that fucking console. All of them just bugs.
Earliest one being of January of 2010.
The game came out in October of 2010.
That's an early fucking build.
Final build was in September of 2010.
And you know
this is
how
a 9-month-old build.
You know how crunchy game development is, just in general. But
these
even
builds
back
are
then,
crunchy.
Games?
These builds are hella
even
crunchy.
back then, when they were crunching for games. You know,
they were shitting these things out like no tomorrow.
2010 was cutthroat, dude.
They're
it was
pushing
cutthroat.
these out.
They were.
So
they
this was like when Rock Band 3 was like just being fucking figured out. But
for those wondering,
there was for years there left messages on like the there's like evidence on the Rock Band 3 Wii disc, like the retail traces of songs that were supposed to be in Rock Band 3, but they didn't actually quite make it. One of them was Don't Stop Believin' by Journey, which was previously Rock Band 2 DLC. Rock Band 3 was going to have a version of Don't Stop Believin' with keyboard charted. And lo and behold,
which would have been sick.
On the earliest fucking build that we found on that disc yesterday was Don't Stop Believin' with keys. The audio was absolutely fucked, but it was there.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad.
Yeah, I think
it's
that's
like
just
they're still trying to work out like audio
so early and bad. But
yeah, like audio encoding.
And again,
was, like,
it's on the Wii.
Different.
It's on the Wii.
Yeah, I didn't realize this. I just looked it up. The Wii has like 88 megabytes of RAM total for the system and everything, but each game only had 66 megabytes.
You know what you could do on Rock Band 3? You could play with 7 people, and the Wii had to support that.
With 66 megabytes of RAM.
And it did support that. You could play with 2 guitars, a keyboard, drums, and 3 vocalists.
Yep.
It's a technical marvel.
That's amazing.
Go to Google Chrome right now. Go look at your Chrome tabs and hover over it. It'll tell you your RAM usage. I guarantee you couldn't run one of your goddamn Chrome tabs on a Wii.
No way.
It's just using that much. If I go to one of my YouTube tabs, 235 megabytes of RAM.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Y'all using Chrome?
Yeah, I use Firefox.
I'm a pleb. I don't use Opera like you.
I'm on Firefox. No, I'm on Firefox.
No, me and Alec both left GX.
We had to move over, bro.
Yeah.
I'm about to, because I swear to God, I'm sick of YouTube loading so slow.
Both Chrome and Opera started giving me mad issues, and so it's just like, I'm done. We're out. We're
Firefox enjoyers now.
Yeah. Even on my phone, I'm a Firefox enjoyer.
Yeah.
Damn, maybe it's time for me to switch.
Yeah.
Wow. So this Wii was we know who it was owned by. Backbone Entertainment ported Rock Band 3 to the Wii, and the profile name on these builds of Rock Band 3 is Backbone.
Yeah.
So this Wii was internally used at Backbone Entertainment for development. Backbone Entertainment went defunct, I believe, in 2015.
So again, this is probably not one of those liquidation sales or whatever.
Yes. And why did it take so long to get out into the public? Because a lot of the time what ends up happening is that the people who gets in the hand of these first usually are private collectors, and then private collectors buy and sell stuff that they have in their possession all the time. Privately.
Oh, bro.
You will never see this shit on eBay.
You will never see it on eBay.
They have little communities where they do this shit.
Yeah. Backbone's done a lot of work.
They ported Sonic to iOS.
Yeah, they did. They ported it to iOS.
To iOS.
Yeah. They did. They've done several Sonic related projects.
They did Rock Band Unplugged. I forgot about that. They did Rock Band Unplugged.
They did Rock Band Unplugged.
And Lego Rock Band DS.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So they've been working with Rock Band.
And then the last Harmonix game that they did
is Rock Band
Dance Central 3. No, they did
Dance Central
3. Dance Central 3 on 360.
Interesting.
Specifically on 3. Well, I think only on 360. My bad. I don't know why I thought, PlayStation 3. No.
Yo, where's the Dance Central dev kits at, baby?
Yeah,
they're probably somewhere.
They probably
Bro,
are.
Dance Central fans starving for custom content.
They are.
There's like 2 or 3 people on Earth that want Dance Central customs, and I hear you.
I think it's Hugh, right?
It's valid.
Yeah,
Hugh
just
too basic.
Yeah.
It's valid. But yeah, basically, Backbone had a history of harmonics, and based on these builds, because this one build is very, very early, it's hard to figure out what the workflow was, because obviously Rock Band 3 was primarily developed for HD gen consoles, right? Xbox 360 and PS3 at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems that these were worked alongside each other, and Harmonix maybe provided the source code along the way for them to downport, right? But
yeah,
again, I'm not super familiar.
I'm
with
not
how
familiar with this whole
game dev
process
pipeline
either.
works, you know.
But it would feel like they would wait until the 360 and PS3 are like closer to done.
But they did not.
And then they start backporting their shit. Maybe, I don't know, because otherwise you have to develop it alongside each other, and that seems to be.
I think they probably knew that the Wii was going to be
a challenge.
They knew it was going to
be a challenge, and so they're like, "Fuck, we got to just develop this alongside." There's no way
for Rock Band 2. Did you have like custom characters, or was that video backgrounds?
Yep,
you did. Okay,
Rock Band 1 was
they pushed. They were pushing hard for the Wii since Rock Band 2.
Rock Band 2's port on Wii is actually
Rock
pretty
Band
good.
1 was all FMVs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which like back then was not. It was actually worrisome. I was like, oh man, they're gonna get the shittier Rock Band ports. But then Rock Band 2 came out on the Wii, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty good because you can actually change your shit. You can edit your own characters and stuff. And then Rock Band, and then I was not expecting. Yeah, a bunch of DLC. Even exporting was a thing, I believe.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Rock Band 1 export, I don't know if that was a thing. I think that was a Rock SD thing. Do you remember that, JP?
Yes, I do.
Rock SD. That is some, man, that's some real ass shit, because if you had an SD card and just a copy of Rock Band 2, you could just get custom songs. It was so easy. You modded your Wii with Letter Bomb, right?
Yes. Letter
Bomb. Good song.
You do Letter Bomb. It takes like 10 seconds to mod your Wii, and then there's this program called Rock SD where you install customs as DLC onto an SD card to be played specifically in Rock Band 2.
I've never seen that.
It was so easy. It was so easy that the Frets on Fire community and Rock SD Rock Band 2 players, like, they were like this.
Wow.
From what I remember, it was that easy. It was unbelievable.
That's so neat to hear.
Yeah. Like,
cool.
you know how like to play unmodded customs on a 360, it's just a flash drive.
Sure.
With the songs on it and just like that. Like, that's what it was before that time. Rock SD was it.
Wow. I missed out on that. Damn.
Yeah, I never really had a
Wii users actually they were feasting with custom content back in in 2009.
Yeah, the Wii homebrew scene was and is still very strong.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
There was a really good group of players on the Wii. Shout out to people like Undead Phil, right? Like
Cyclops Dragon.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Undead Phil, the first FC one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On Wii.
On Wii.
It's so fucked.
Unbelievable.
Doesn't make sense in my brain.
Oh, some more things we can talk about is that Addy Mills figured out lip syncing for PS2 GH3.
Oh, really? What?
Incredibly cursed. Did you see that shit?
No.
I think I saw that being talked about. I didn't see a video.
I haven't seen anything on this one either, man.
It is super funny. All right, just for reference, this is not Slow Ride by Foghat.
I don't like the thumbnail. His chin is like twisted.
Yeah, it looks like he's having a stroke, but good 10 seconds in.
So this is custom lip sync.
And drum animations too. Yeah.
Wow.
But the drum
animations.
That
jaw? The jaw, dude. His jaw just disconnected.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie.
Addy has figured out custom lip sync on Guitar Hero 3, PC and 360 and PS3, but not
That's
PS2
so cool.
and Wii. But look, it's cool. It's here.
Yeah, it certainly exists.
Yeah, I saw another instance of custom lip sync being backported. Even before this video, what if Ninja had a low taper fade? on Guitar Hero 3.
2?
No!
3? This one is really cursed, though. One, this guy's playing on PCSX2 on Android, I'm pretty sure.
On Android?
What the fuck is this video, bro?
Yeah.
What are these animations?
The textures get all garbled up.
It's definitely custom lip sync.
This is just not a video that has to exist. There's
Go
easier
1
ways to
minute
do
in
this,
on-
bro.
Go 1 minute in on the low tape or fade video. It's definitely custom lip sync for sure.
Okay.
It's just not like, you know, it's
Oh,
not
yeah, it
all
is.
there. But it's absolutely.
It makes
I
me
wanna,
feel.
You know what I want to say?
Oh,
I think it's the same one as that World Tour Definitive Edition custom. I want to say.
Yeah, it might
It
be.
is.
Yeah.
I think
You know
yeah,
what it
is.
is that makes it feel so uncanny? Is the low angle of the camera making you see the vocalist's eyes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
I
super
don't like it.
weird. It's super
True.
weird.
Yeah, his eyes are like
it's
peering
dark.
through
It's
his
dark
hair.
Randy. Dark Randy.
Randy, Jesus.
Evil Randy.
Let's see. What else is there? Okay.
This
But yeah,
sucks,
no. I thought
bro.
that'd be funny to bring up. I remember
gotta-
seeing that last
DLC
night and
PS2
I'd
is the
bring freak
channel.
the fuck out.
We got to talk about season 2, and we need to talk about off season.
Hold on, before we get to that,
things with
one more
seasons.
thing to finish off with the Rock Band 3
Yeah,
debug stuff.
Let's just cap that.
Cap that off real quick. There was 5 builds released in there. 4 of them are pre-release. 1 of them is post-release. So the one that we knew about that was pictured in the eBay listing was actually post release. I think the final release build was, I don't know, a couple weeks before the one that we have here. So it's possible they're working on like a patch disc for Rock Band 3, but they probably canceled it because it's Rock
It didn't
Band
make
3
any
for the
sense.
Wii.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so it would have been like the Mad Catz build, but for Wii.
Yes.
Oh
Yes,
man,
exactly.
wait. So is it actually
Exactly.
that though? Does it actually
That's
load
what's
up?
I don't think so.
suspected.
If anything, it would have been Title Update 1. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know what happened in Title Update 1 for Xbox 360, but that's probably what it
It
would
looked
have been,
like
'cause
shit.
It's just that early.
It's what the Wii version actually is like, just out the gate. It's just that's
TU1.
That's TU1 for Xbox for sure.
Okay, and then the other thing I wanted to mention was that there is one song that has never been released in Rock Band that was found on one of these builds, and that song is "Feeling Alright" by the band Traffic.
Oh wow!
Feeling alright. That song. Oh,
Is it fully authored and everything?
Yeah, fully authored with stems. I had a video up. I need to go find that again. Hold on.
That's always so interesting when there's a
Yo, you
fully
should do
authored
it.
chart.
Yeah,
that isn't
and they
You
just
should do
released.
a
Wrap it.
full bit. You should do a one-man band FC of that shit. Throw it on your channel. Jake.
Comp already made the bot do it.
Oh, video
so.
isn't available anymore. Whatever you just.
Yo, what?
Oh.
Okay, I've had
Yeah,
this
it's
up on
not.
my. I'm gonna have to screen share it then because I've had this up on my monitor for like the
Oh, it's
past
been
couple
cached?
hours.
Oh
I had
no!
it
Is
cached.
it gonna reset? Is it gonna reset?
I don't
Or
know.
Start
Shouldn't.
buffering.
Oh, it might. It might.
Ooh.
No, I think we're good. I'm gonna try screen sharing this. It might fuck
What the
up
fuck?
my recording. I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna do
Who
it.
posted this?
Okay.
Or-
It was
I don't know.
comp. It was comp.
Oh, okay.
I will-
What if he took it down, like to
might
re-upload?
have.
What?
Perhaps. Well, what he was gonna do, I believe this was all just the regular instruments, and then he was gonna do a pro instruments after that. So he might be merging the two in some way. I don't know. But I'll make a screen recording of this. I don't want to fuck up the recording over there, so I'm
That's
not gonna
fine.
screen
Yeah,
share.
I
But
get it.
We'll do it later. But yeah, that whole song was charted. It had stems and all that shit. It was kind of cool, and it never saw the light of day in Rock Band ever. So
Oh, the
Crazy.
custom is already released. I see it in
course it is.
Milo Hacks. I see it in
Fucking
there.
Of course.
That, you know, I'm just
Why am I
gonna
not
grab it I'm gonna
surprised?
grab it right now, and then
Good.
that's so funny.
Yeah, I will give you a screen grab of what this looks like though, because I think there's something kind of interesting here. I think I'm gonna see if you guys notice it. All right, here's the screenshot, and then tell me
Unreleased
what's
Rock Band
different.
3's on. There it is.
Well,
Oh,
what
probably
the?
working yard. Okay, what?
What do you notice that's different about that image versus release? The big one that
Oh,
sticks out to me.
whoa! What the fuck?
Oh, the multiplier.
Yeah, the multiplier. The
multiplier.
X has its own little
also,
circle down there.
those
Yeah.
note gems look straight out of Rock Band 2.
Well, hey,
Do
speaking
they?
of things like that, check out the
score, look at
striker.
the score too.
The way that the note gets hit,
Oh,
like
look
kind
at
of
the way
like
that the
puffs up
notes
into
get hit.
smoke.
Yeah.
It's like a circle. It rings
I
out.
see
I was
that
gonna
shit,
say
too.
there's like a ring effect there.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
does that on pro. It does that on pro instruments as well. Like on pro guitar, they had like a pro guitar test where it was just like
I saw that.
strumming.
I saw that. Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, and every string makes a little circle.
yeah,
Yeah,
which
yeah, you're right.
Looks interesting. they're probably gonna backport that to like deluxe. I think there's some.
Oh, yeah,
they definitely are.
They're probably working on it right now.
They're probably gonna like AI upscale the textures and everything. Like,
yeah, there's gonna be different proto track themes and shit.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Yeah, the Milo Hacks way.
Anyways, anything else that you guys want to add to Rock Band 3 debug before we cap that off?
I just think it's great that this happened. I mean, like, people really like preservation is super important. It just is, and like. This is the history of like the games that we love, and Absolutely. It's just really cool to. It's always such
a
pleasure.
Fucking W, man. What a W.
It's always such a pleasure. It's always a W to see stuff like this come out. It's
really interesting to me as somebody who hasn't ever known about this stuff. Like I've been just kind of soaking it in because I legitimately don't know as much about it. Right? It's not been a part of the scene that I've ever known enough about. So being able to soak in the information as well and just see what people are able to put their time, effort, talent, and passion into is freaking amazing. And it's so cool to see all of this work being done in a way that preserves it for the future for us. Like, and we can learn from it. We can learn from it. That's great.
Yeah, very well said.
So thank you, Milo Hacks. Thank you.
$36 club.
$36
club. $36 club. Let's go. All right.
So what you were starting to go into there was off season 3.
Yeah, let's talk about off season 3. So recently, so for those who don't know, the main guy running the show with Off Season 2 is an individual known as Optic Hitch. He is the creative director for Optic. Fantastic guy. He has his own podcast called Around the Bar, and he recently interviewed Aiden from The Yard. I know Aiden has done other things, but I think most people associate him with The Yard at this point.
The Yard, Mogul Moves, Aben Gaming, all those things.
They also called him Eamon because I guess it's a meme. But
Eamon Gaming.
Yeah. So, Hitch brought up how they did Guitar Hero at Off Season 2 and how it did very, very well. But he brought up the fact that Smash 64 did not do well. Smash 64 was featured at Off Season 2, and they had some donation incentives. So, if they got, because this is a charity event, right? So you have to have incentives. The more money you get, the more stuff happens. So they had incentives for certain stages getting unlocked. But no matter how many stages got unlocked, everybody just kept playing on Kirby's Dreamland. That's all they played on. Because it's the most inoffensive stage in the entire game. It has the least stage hazards, right? Like, it just has wispy woods blowing you off the stage every now and then. So, nobody played them. So, it wasn't very exciting to watch. And he wants stuff to be exciting, so Hitch was like, I'm thinking about, obviously still keeping Guitar Hero, but having Guitar Hero go against X game, and whichever one gets more entrants gets a bigger prize pool, and he's thinking about
because the other game is not decided yet. They haven't decided on another game that they were talking about in that podcast. He
was thinking about Mario Kart Wii. He was thinking about Mario Kart Wii because apparently Mario Kart Wii is like the Melee of Mario Kart, which I believe.
Well, Mario Kart Wii is goated. It's probably the best one.
Yeah, it definitely is. I would agree with that. So that's where they're at right now. Is that a prize pool? The bigger prize pool would be determined depending on whether Guitar Hero or X game, again undecided. Maybe Mario Kart Wii gets more entrants. So we need you. We need you when this does happen. We need you to, even if you're not that great at the game, you don't have a lot of confidence, enter the tournament. It's going to be a blast. I can tell you right now.
This is an in-person tournament. You got to be close to Texas. Where are they?
Or
Dallas?
willing to travel. Or it's in Arlington.
Arlington.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that sounds like a good Lore Hero meetup to me.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
I'm down. I'm 100% down. I'll buy plane tickets tomorrow.
Well, you already know we'll all be there. I would buy plane tickets right now. I'd book the hotel. But, yeah, we need people. So, and, this isn't to say that Hitch did a bad job or anything, but this was their first time having Guitar Hero. So, off Season 2, obviously, there was one before that, mainly focused on COD and Smash. Hitch wanted to incorporate more games, have a bit of a 90s vibe to it, like a very retro, like he was talking about that
mid 2000s like emo type vibe.
Yeah, he was going he was saying like a emo rock type thing, and then that's when he reached out to me and he was like, "Yeah, you want to what do you think about like running a tournament?" And I was like, "Yeah, keep me in the loop, man." And then he like actually made it happen. I was like, "Oh fuck.
You made it happen.
You're for fucking real." I mean, like, yeah, it's Hitch.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Man, you really fucking did this." And it's like, "Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it." And then me and Olivia came through, and then me and JP ran the whole thing. Essentially, like it was just
which is crazy. Like, so basically, the Guitar Hero part wasn't super widely publicized, right? And that's, again, it was their first time doing it. It was kind of not necessarily last minute addition, but there was like, it was kind of up in the air whether Alec would be able to physically make it and everything, and they were figuring that out. I was providing guitars for the event, and I didn't know if I could physically make it, and we both ended up being able to make it, and Olivia. But I think that this year would be a lot different. I think that the Guitar Hero portion would be much better publicized because we would be able to push it a lot.
Yeah, and Hitch said in that podcast that he was really surprised at how well Guitar Hero was received at this past one. There was a lot of passionate people there watching Guitar Hero, more so than the other game. Let's not get this twisted. This is a Call of Duty event, right? This is the off-season name. Yeah. The off-season name comes from the off-season of the Call of Duty competitive league. Right, they're done like in August or whatever with the competition stuff. They're waiting for the next game to come out. So this is the off season, and so there's like kind of a throwback deal. They played Black Ops 2 this last time. I think the first off season might have been a different game, maybe Model for 2. But that's the whole ethos here, is that it's the off season of Call of Duty. These are Call of Duty creators. It's Optic Gaming, so they have other games alongside of it like Melee and like Guitar Hero, like perhaps Mario Kart or whatever. It's going back to the good old days is kind of the goal of this season. The off season. That
one of the biggest issues with competitive Guitar Hero being shown to people is that like a lot of people just aren't familiar with what happens in competitive scene.
They're not.
Right?
Yes.
And at least 3 of the 4 of us have run major Guitar Hero tournaments before. I don't know if you have, Moose, but I feel like
I commentated one.
Hey, we've commented, right? Yeah, we've commented together. JP, Alec, myself have all run official like tournaments, right? The off season, myself with Activision back in the day as well. And when we've seen these big tournaments put on, reception is always good from the public because people are enamored by the skill. It's very easy to see that. At the same time, I feel like a lot of the time the actual skill ceiling, skill cap that it's being presented isn't understandable for casual players.
Yeah, for sure.
And if we could communicate that better in the future and really get people acclimated to the competitive side, I feel like there would be a real potential for viewership in the future.
I think just explaining it in real time, like, because I know what you mean, the whole disconnect and being like, oh, we're going to watch these 2 players play something that's not even really that hard, but why is it so hype at the end? But, whenever I think about it, whenever I'm casting the easier matches or whatever, we got 2 players playing the metal, and they're both good, and they're both FCing the song, but then it just comes down to, oh my god, he got the squeeze in. And what happened there is that their star power activation was slightly better than the other players. And that's why it doesn't matter if both players can hit 100% of the notes because
that guy got an extra 20 points.
Or somebody who was losing and missing more notes lost, or someone
won.
Who is, actually won versus the person who FC'd. Like, that's something that happens all the time,
it's just a different level of game knowledge. I mean, there's the skill of hitting notes, but there's the knowledge of where to activate star power for the best, most optimal scoring.
I remember
it's a big deal.
Old invitational tournament that I hosted with VVV. We've talked about this before, and it was you and I want to say Con Fury, Alec.
Yep.
Playing on Burn, and you FC'd it, but didn't know the path.
Nope.
And they did. And I was just commentating like, oh, you have seen it. He's going to win. And right at the end, like the last note, because the way the star power path ended, they pulled ahead on a non-FC.
Yep.
And it was just so hype in the moment. We had like 500 people in chat. This isn't like the first year Twitch existed, folks.
This is 2011.
This is after Justin TV.
Or 2012, sorry. This is 2012.
Like,
early
this is
when Justin TV
on.
became Twitch. Yeah.
And the amount of hype from that moment, I wish there was a video capture of the chat,
Yeah.
Shout out to Golden Boy, who was like on TV with The Rock hosting game shows. He was in chat that day saying, we need more Guitar Hero competitive tournaments.
Yes.
And it's sick.
Yeah.
I love that, man.
That's awesome.
Man.
Like,
I love that.
Golden Boy, you may know him as the famous Twitch emote that I'm forgetting what it is.
Yes.
Yep.
What face?
Yeah, what?
It's him.
Oh, yeah,
It's
he's
him.
what face?
Yeah. He was in chat saying, hey, this is so hype. I would love to see more of this.
And
That's
it was
early
super,
2010s.
The final match for off season was super hype because Alec and I were trying our hardest to commentate regarding, how exactly what you were talking about, like star power pathing and like FCs and non-FCs.
Yeah.
And and explaining leading up to like certain sections, like fast soloing in one, like saying like, all right guys, we're about to get into like
while hungover.
Like yeah, you were hungover.
Also while
Mario
hungover,
Kart.
it was crazy. Oh my
Hey,
god.
So it's finger quick. Didn't stop.
Yeah,
him.
no, we didn't. We had we did not know where bro was.
Finger Quick showed up like 30 minutes before it was going to start. Fucking Mackie is sitting there for like 2 hours practicing Flood and Raining Blood the whole time. And he's still lost. Like,
did he show up with with a drink in his hand? He's like, "Yeah, I'd be sipping."
Yeah,
whatever the fuck.
Some
people are
mobile
cracked.
in Minnesota. Yeah, but no.
Yeah. St. Paul.
Yeah.
Well, that brings me to something else later.
Finger Quick.
Oh
really,
no!
Finger Quick really brought it in.
We'll see.
Mackie was a very formidable opponent, and it was really like. It was an honor to see my creations being used by people in this tournament too. It was a very high honor, and I didn't ask for any payment. I did ask Hitch if he could fly me out, but understandably no, because at this point he didn't really know me, and also they had paid for a lot of people for the COD Invitational, for Melee players like Cody Schwab, the #1 Smash player, was at was on the same flight as me and Mackie, and he was like, "Oh yeah, Hitch got me first class," and it's like, duh, because
Guitar Hero is the third-rate game. It's okay. We get that.
Exactly. So
I
didn't take it personally, but I didn't want.
Dude, just to be there doing a Guitar Hero 3 tournament.
That's all I cared about. That's all I cared about.
Oh my God,
that's all I wanted.
Yeah.
People
That's
were like,
huge.
"Did you get paid?" People were like, "Did you get paid?" And I was like, "No, I didn't want to get paid. I wanted."
Dude, we do it for the love of the game, baby. What the fuck do you think we are?
I did it for the love of the game.
We've been doing
really
this for
did, though.
years, and it ain't just about like, okay, sure, yeah, Alec and I, we've been doing this full time for a bit. We got to pay our bills, sure, but we would have never lasted this long if we didn't freaking care about it, right? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an inherent passion there.
you gotta have the love. If you don't,
It's
then
just different. It's a difference. People.
If you don't have the
But it's
love,
okay.
it'll show. It'll show through, and
Yeah.
you won't be as successful as you would be if you were
Absolutely.
a genuinely passionate fan. Can you tell I'm a passionate fan? I am.
No, I think you hate this game, bro.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
too. I can see how many guitars in the background of you. Like 5, 6.
I hate.
I mean,
this
after
game.
getting a
Drum
full
set.
game FC, I'd probably hate this game too, to be honest.
full series,
Yeah, I'm over. I'm retired.
Yeah,
moved on to Fortnite.
moved on.
it's
to
Fortnite now,
I'm
baby.
a Fortnite gamer now, baby.
Hey, who are you excited? I'm so excited to see Little Nas X be the festival icon
The
tomorrow.
season 2 icon.
Oh,
To
God,
tomorrow.
Yeah,
that's-
tomorrow when this comes out, it's tomorrow. For
yeah,
us,
if you're
it's still
listening to
a week away.
this, we have no clue what the festival 2 or
Yeah,
season
we
2
have no
artist is
idea.
going to be while we're recording this. We have no clue, but
No,
that'll
we
probably
don't
be out
know
by the
And
anything.
time.
shit, we might still not have a clue by the time it's out, but I'm betting we will.
We got the
betting we
weekend
will.
4 days, I want to say, before festival dropped. So
Yeah.
if they keep it the same, they'll announce it Monday. We'll see.
Either-
Fingers crossed, baby.
I think
Fingers
they should
crossed.
just give us at least a hint on Tuesday, or just keep it all a secret until season 2. I'm
If
down
they-
with it
oh,
being
no,
a
there's
secret.
No way.
They can't keep it a secret. It'll just get API leaked. We'll see it
It'll
on
get
Fireman's
leaked.
I'm also-
Twitter.
Yeah, I'm
patch
also
will be
I'm
tomorrow
also
from
expecting
recording.
I'm also really hoping that we get like a sizable song drop for season 2.
Me too.
Sizable,
That'd be nice.
perfect world, 25 songs. I don't think it'll be 25.
That'd be
I don't
6
think so.
songs.
But
If we got 10, it'd be huge.
I'm
And I
gonna
don't
say
think we will.
you know what I'm
dropping
thinking
one of these
10.
bad boys on us, just a track pack.
Yes!
Just a track pack.
Yeah, let's go.
Season 2 track pack.
Maybe
Then-
one of these, a metal track pack, eh?
What if they
With
did
Bullet
some
for My
bundles,
Valentine.
Season 1 bundles after the fact?
That'd be
Season
really
one's-
cool.
Yeah, that is
Discounted songs.
sweet. Entire launch
Imagine.
bundle.
Yo.
Entire launch song bundle, 5,000
Keep
V-Bucks.
talking. I like what I hear.
Hey, and
Ooh, I like
if
a launch bundle.
the way
Yeah.
that Fortnite does bundles, if you have any of the songs, it discounts a little, right?
Discounts it, which is
That
great.
would be so sick. I would love that. Fingers crossed.
Yeah,
Fingers
that'd
My
be
fingers
really
crossed.
cool.
I got high hopes.
That's actually like a cool concept. I like that. I hope that's a thing. Anyway,
love to see it.
season 2 tomorrow. We'll be there.
Yeah, we're going to keep it brief because we don't know shit about it, and by the time this comes out, we probably will know shit about it, so it'll be all outdated information anyways. You could skip past that part of the podcast, so we're going to skip it for you.
There's a few things from season 1 to finish up, though, mentioning, which is, first of all, 1, they finished with a bang from the weekend because,
They did.
hey, out of nowhere, they said, hey, remember that spot in the jam stage that appeared out of nowhere? Guess what? Popular is the newest single from the weekend. He's dropping it officially as his new single, and they're debuting the music video in Fortnite on the jam stage.
Which
World premiere.
This is what Adam Shadows wishes
whole-
he was.
the whole
True.
checkered floor thing there. was on the floor of the palace he was dancing in the music video. I thought that shit was kind of cool. I thought that shit was super cool.
Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
And so it was a little cool attention to detail. I think like the whole set on that jam stage was supposed to be, like the courtyard of that palace. That
makes a lot more sense now.
Very cool.
We would have no way of knowing that because the music video debuted in the game. We had no idea what the video was.
Yeah.
It was already ripped, and that's great. It was cool seeing it.
It was ripped like almost immediately.
It was ripped like immediately, but like at least
as they do.
Preservation. We're big fans of preservation, right?
I mean, it's on YouTube now too, right? Like it was only 24 hours.
I know. No. I think
it's 3 days.
Was it 3 days?
I
Tomorrow.
think it's 3 days.
Yeah. Tomorrow is the last day they're gonna show it. I don't know if it's going to be on YouTube as soon as like it's done, but for these 3 days, you gotta go to Fortnite to go see it.
Damn, son, that's still wild. Hey, kudos to people like Madonna as well, reinventing herself, tweeting about Fortnite. She did tweet about it.
Bro, she's 65.
She doesn't look it.
What a
doesn't look
badass.
it.
Like,
That's incredible. Yeah.
Oh,
she's
so sick.
But yeah, no, like there's so much to be done with Festival. I think think they're just very slowly pushing cool things out. I think it's gonna eventually get to a point where we get a Travis Scott like concert, because if you weren't there for that, which I know I'm pretty sure you guys have not seen that when that happened.
Seen the video.
It was in April of 2020. Let me tell you, I went to every single showing of that. Like I went into the game like it was just so fucking cool. I had to go see it. Because it was just so different at that time. I'm hoping that there's an experience like that with Festival.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Same.
you're
hey,
playing, watching.
We're gonna have 3 special showings. Come play, because you'll get rewards or whatever, and you'll be able to play Festival if you want to.
Yeah.
Man,
like,
awesome.
Can you imagine that would just be so awesome?
Seems like a match made in heaven, really.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, shit they've already been doing, and now they have this game built around music. It just works, and that's how they showed off the game. I mean, with the Eminem concert, that's how we even found out about Festival, right?
Yep.
They've already done this. Literally, what we're talking about, they've done it before.
I'm curious to see if they change color schemes or anything like that.
Yeah,
I want to see that blue. I want to see that blue, bro.
Yeah,
I want to see that blue from the
I
video.
do too. The blue looked awesome. We have slight color change in the scheme. Like we have the purple, and then we have like the it's a little more pink sometimes. Like I don't know what determines it.
It's the daytime. It's the day and night stage. The day stage is the pink. Yeah, the day stage is the pink. The nighttime stage is the purple. That's actually sick. That's actually kind of sick. But
not gonna lie.
The way that you get those, it's random. Like I want to say for all of day one, I got like day stages, and then it felt like for a week after that, all I got was night stage. So
interesting. I didn't realize that. Is it? Yeah, it's not based on time of the day that you're actually playing, is it?
No.
Okay.
No.
I didn't think so.
It's a random lobby you get placed into.
I just never paid that much attention.
Not if I really.
Yeah, no, I know at some point, because like I go back and I look at my videos, so I can post them, and it's just like, oh, I had a nighttime stage here, it's all purple. Oh, I had a daytime stage here, it's all like pink.
The thing that I've been paying the most attention to is the damn mechanics and hoping that we get a toggle switch for frickin' Overdrive. Since, hey, this is worth mentioning. We've talked before
World's
in the
first.
Past. We've talked about Overdrive activations clearing notes in Fortnite Festival and how it's a weird mechanic that feels a lot different than older Guitar Hero or Rock Band games. And I was playing around like hell with this last night while all the Milo hack stuff was going on. Since a couple people in the community have told me, hey, if you activate Overdrive, it hits all 5 lanes, as long as the notes are in different lanes. Which I was like, okay, well, a single note's cool. Then I'm playing Nothing's Alright by Witch Gang on drums and realize there's a chord and a single note close enough together to try. And I hit 3 notes that way with a chord. And I'm like, oh, hold on. Hold on. Let's try it with 2 chords in different lanes. Emo Girl has that on lead. Bro, we've got the spot chord already being hit via a star power activation.
Yeah,
I can't even do the. I can't even do that.
It's tough. It's tough to do. That's the cursed chord. Nobody likes this chord.
Nobody likes this chord.
And here's one more thing to point out about this, just because it is a weird thing that I've been making a lot of fuss about, because it's I think it hurts players more than it helps, like for the tech. I honestly do. People striking, getting frustrated. I think that's really frustrating as a whole.
It helps casual people that don't care. But for the people who do care, it can be a major roadblock because you have to rethink about how you're even hitting the notes at some points, especially on like more complex drum patterns. You have to be like, oh, okay, so if I hit this, I'm going to have to tap that lift note, but the other one's not a lift note. I'm going to have to. It's hard to do on the fly.
It is. You have to play optimally at that point. You have to play differently than what the notes say to do, which is awkward.
Yeah, it's counterintuitive.
Yep.
So if there was a toggle, that'd be ideal for people like us, I think.
Agreed. 100%. Yeah. And
because then the casuals can still have it, it's fine, no problem. But then the more I don't even know what word to use for us. I was going to say professional. We're not professional. The more hardcore users would not have to worry about striking. People actually go for FCs, go for scores. It'd be one less roadblock to deal with, on the way to a first place.
Last thing I'm going to mention on this real quick is that currently in the engine, it looks like there's no way to even hit a 3-note chord in game. Like, it will drop one of the notes if you have a custom, right? So that means overdrive is more powerful than the fucking engine itself. You can hit more notes via overdrive activation this way than you actually could with your hand.
That's fucked. That's a weird way to think about it.
That's really funny.
It's weird.
Interesting.
Just had to point that out.
Yeah.
And you hit all 4 of those notes on one frame. 2 notes, two chords being hit on the exact same frame, which I believe has never been possible before in any other game, right?
Legitimately, it made my mind kind of melt when I realized it could be done, because it doesn't look right. It doesn't. We've done some testing. We've realized it does not give perfect timing for all 4 of the notes. But
you know what? All this could probably change in Season 2.
Correct, which is why I wanted to bring it up now, because here's hoping we maybe get a toggle or they change or update.
So, listeners, enjoy your last day of this engine.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen.
Go load up Emo Girl by Machine Gun Kelly and hit all those double note, 4 notes with one activation while you still can.
Maybe, hopefully. I don't know. Still might be some wild tech for the future. You never know.
Yeah.
Just figuring out that it's possible is neat, though, because, again, it's not something we've ever seen in the old games. It's new.
Mm-hmm. It's a new game. This ain't Rock Band 5.
It's refreshing.
Yeah.
But everybody wants it to be Rock Band 5. Well, get over it.
But it is. It is Rock Band 5.
Well, in time, it might be once we get instrument mode. What if they just call instrument mode Rock Band? Literally.
I'm down, I guess. I'm down.
I don't know. I'm skeptical of that. I'm
Shut
skeptical.
the fuck up, r/rock band, though.
I don't think they want anything to do with Rock Band anymore. I don't know.
Fortnite Band. They could just drop
Fort Band, yeah.
Band Night.
Festa
Fortnite
Band.
Rock Band. They have Lego Fortnite. How about, I was going to say, what about Lego Rock Band? Lego Rock Band, Fortnite.
Well,
they're in the game.
Band Hero. They've never done that. Oh.
Wait a second.
Oh, no.
Wait, hold on.
I love that game. You guys have a problem with it?
Solid. Taylor Swift, baby. She's in there.
Speaking of names that have been used before, this is we talked about the PV guitars recently. Do you guys remember what the official name for those were? Because I didn't realize this until recently.
Neither did I.
Oh yeah, I saw somebody pointed out in the comments of our latest episode before this.
The PV guitars were called the PV Riffmaster.
The Riffmaster.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yo.
That's crazy.
So PDP or Steelers? They're not really.
I wonder if it's an homage.
It's kind of wild, dude. I went through and I looked. There. This is a complete F up of what we said earlier in the stream in the podcast today. Hey, anybody want a Riffmaster from PV? There's a bunch of them on eBay right now.
Yeah, you can go buy a Riffmaster right now. If you wanted to.
There's a Coors Light one. There's
a best of CES. What the hell?
Best of CES, bro. That's
fuck that.
There's a Leonard Skinner guitar right now on eBay, and it also a Kiss and Coors Light.
God, these things all suck so bad.
Yeah, they're awful, man. They ain't no good.
They rough, and they're selling for like over $400 each.
Oh yeah, these are expensive. I mean, I'd like to get one just for the collector part of it.
That
but
strum
I'm not
bar
paying that
is
much money, man.
fucking small. Oh my god, that is like smaller than an Explorer strum bar.
It's like half the size of an Explorer strum bar. That's fucking nuts.
That is small.
I don't get that.
Oh man, when someone pointed that out this week, and I did the double take of there's no way it actually was called the Riffmaster. Nope, lo and behold.
Yeah, little did we know.
I did the same thing.
Yeah, little did we know. That's funny, man.
That's why they canceled that one patent with the Office. The name was already taken.
We figured it out.
We figured it out.
They could come up with a different name, like, I don't know, Shredmaster. Oh, hold on. It's like,
Wait a second.
Dream Gear made the Shredmaster.
Shredmaster.
I don't know.
That fucking V, bro.
No.
So speaking of things that I purchased, I purchased a few things. You want to see this week's pickups?
Let's see it.
Sure.
Oh boy!
If they're not guitar pickups, I'm gonna be mad.
He's got it prepared.
Oh shit!
You got two
stage kits, baby. I got two stage kits.
All right.
Shout out to Assassin Pikachu on Twitter for alerting me to these the existence of these on Facebook Marketplace. This guy down here is the box is in bad condition. Apparently, the lady said that she bought this, in 2008 or 9 or whatever when it came out, and never used it. It's brand new in the box. Everything's still sealed.
No shot.
But she just kept it, and apparently her roommate's cat started chewing up on the bottom of the box. So that's why the box is like that.
Oopsie.
So I met up with this very nice lady at a Target in Fridley, Minnesota, and this top one. I mentioned St. Paul earlier. I had to go to St. Paul for this guy. The person who kept this one, this is in really bad shape. I mean, it's all brand new, but it's dirty and the box is in tatters.
That one's going to be mine.
This one's yours.
Yeah.
This one's yours.
Yeah.
Because you want to use this thing, right?
Yes, I do. I want to vape.
Don't vape the fog juice.
There you go. You can vape the PDP Rock Band Stage Kit Fog Juice.
It's just in there.
Yeah, still
dear.
Sealed.
Wow.
Slurp it down. Delicious.
Yeah,
It's like a chug jug, baby.
It's made by PDP. So, PDP, if you don't give me a Riffmaster right now, I'm going to vape the fog juice, and it's going to be on your hands.
Oh, my God.
Lawsuit.
On your hands, PDP.
How many people still working there, even did anything on the stage?
Zero?
Kit?
Probably
I was
zero.
going to say, zero most likely, bro.
Yeah, but anyways, this St. Paul guy pissed me off because I messaged him on Wednesday of this past week, and I was trying to figure out a good time to go pick it up, and he said Friday. I'll be home Friday. I'm like, okay, good. I can come around around 4. Is that good? Yep. He gave me a thumbs up emoji. So I get to the location that he said to meet at. It was a public parking lot at 4:00 on Friday, like we agreed to. I sent him a message. Hey, I'm here. I'm in this car. 15 minutes go by. He hasn't even opened the fucking message yet. And then 30 minutes go by. Hasn't opened the fucking message yet. So I'm like, are you even coming, dude? I'm here. I'm at the location. I'm ready. Are you going to come? And he didn't open that for 10 minutes. It was almost 4:45. And he's like, oh, sorry. I was in my basement. I don't get reception down there. I'll come right out.
Bruh.
Because he lived right down the street. He walked it out to my car.
Hey.
I'm like, God damn. Well, I was about ready to leave. I was going to leave.
I'm glad you got it.
Yeah, me too.
I would have been my stage kit gone. Thank you.
Yep. I would have kept my own fucking stage kit.
I'm very excited.
Yeah, I'll ship it out to you.
Speaking of stage kits, I got one of these.
Just part of the stage kit.
Which is
the light diffuser.
It is it's called Fats Co. Light Show. Made by a gentleman named the Fat Bastard on the Yarg Discord, was making these 3D printed LED light shows for Yarg because it has stage kit support. It just kind of boosts this onto your wall or your ceiling or whatever while you're playing songs on Yarg. And if they don't have, and usually it looks for lighting events inside of your songs. So take the intro of Painkiller by Judas Priest. The lights are going,
Oh yeah, that'd be great.
Da 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 da, and it's changing on those hits, and it's changing colors and stuff. It's really cool. And but if it doesn't have lighting events, it just goes to the BPM of a song. Cool. Or maybe a quarter of the BPM of the song, because I haven't seen it go ape shit on a Preb song yet.
So there's a fallback where if something isn't directly authored, it'll just do a default type deal.
Yeah.
So
it'll read the BPM and it'll actually change to that beat. But I said, I haven't played anything super cracked yet, but I have played FL Studio songs that and it makes it really cool. But yeah, go play Yarg. But anyway, this shit was $35 or something, and it runs Sand Troller.
Stage kits, bro.
It runs Sand Troller?
It runs fucking Sand Troller.
Wait, that's actually
so
sick.
cool. I plugged it in and it got recognized. I'm like, what? It's a Sand Troller Rock Band stage kit.
That's so wild.
Yeah.
Shout out Sanjay.
But there was no setup.
fuck.
Yeah,
You
that's
just
Sanjay.
there was literally no setup. You plug it in, you play Yarg. That's it. That's it.
You know
That's all
what?
you-
That's incredible.
I'm gonna initiate another public call out. If you sell anything that uses sand controller or guitar configurator and you're not crediting Sanjay, credit him right now. Your product wouldn't exist without him. That
I'm
is all,
sure.
thank
I'm
you.
sure, bro. I think. I'm pretty sure, bro. Like, has been subscribed to Sanjay for a while. I think he's.
Oh no,
been doing-
I'm not worried about him. This is a general call out.
Oh yeah, I get it.
These people know who they are.
Right. Yeah, this thing is a really cool piece of tech. For a V1 especially, but
Very nice.
I have
can't
one
wait
more
to
small
vape.
thing to.
Oh yeah, did you want to bring up your Walmart story?
Well, that, and I also wanted to show off this part of this. This is actually what got me thinking about St. Paul. This is a new proposed library card for the St. Paul Public Libraries.
Yo,
the fuck?
read.
Read.
I don't know if it's going to actually happen, but I believe that's a proposed image.
That's a pretty good image. If I were the mayor
I'm
of
moving.
St. Paul,
I want
that's
it.
I'd make it.
That's our state
Minnesota.
bird, baby. That's the loon.
Read.
That's pretty.
Yeah,
easy.
the loon.
Laser eyes.
The loon.
It's the loon.
Yeah. The Minnesota loon laser
I
eyes.
bought
library
a
card.
stuffed loon just for Rosie, and she loved it.
Oh shit! I think you can get this right now.
Really?
It exists.
Wow.
Limited supply.
Nice.
shot.
Oh fuck!
Read.
Shit, man!
Let's
I could go get one
go.
of these fucking things.
Yeah. See ya.
I gotta go get a. That's sick.
Man, I kind of want to go read now.
Yeah. Okay. So the Walmart thing I wanted to talk about. We were talking pre-show about. I don't even remember how we got talking about Walmart, but it was,
Oh, we were talking about the kiosks.
Oh yeah, like the Walmart kiosk back in the day where the TV was mounted way too fucking high and the controller was mounted on the wall, so you had to like hold the controller and stare at the ceiling pretty much to see the screen. I have one of my favorite YouTube search queries is Guitar Hero Walmart, because it's just videos from 14, 15, 16 years ago of people playing the Guitar Hero
right.
kiosks
What?
in Walmart, and it's like it's super like genuine. Like it's not people like us that are going crazy. It's just regular people playing Guitar Hero, having
this
fun.
is so fire! What? There's so many of these.
There are so many. You could do Guitar Hero
No
Walmart, Guitar Hero
way.
GameStop. There's a dad dude just playing it. There's a dude playing it behind his fucking back on a Guitar Hero 2 kiosk with a PS2 SG.
Oh, this is so fire! What?
This is like a small glimpse into the pop culture effect that the games
Yeah.
had.
This is a time capsule, straight up.
Yeah, that's neat.
I love
It's
this.
it's so hard to explain if somebody wasn't there just how
Nope.
like ubiquitous it was. Like if you walked into a game store, you saw Guitar Hero. Like
Yeah, it was everywhere. It was unavoidable.
yes,
Well, obviously it was unavoidable because you had these big ass fucking boxes just sitting everywhere, taking up all the shelf space when you walk past the electronics aisles. And you could hear the songs, you could hear the clicking, you know.
Yeah.
It's a very cool little piece of our history, I think, and this perfectly encapsulates what it was like to live during that time, just existing at the same time as all these cool games. And I think it's it makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside. You know, it fills me with warmth.
There's this video of this guy and his friend. They're playing with a Warriors of Rock guitar outside of Walmart.
Cool.
Acoustic
Outside?
Guitar Hero. Acoustic
That Jarvis
Guitar Hero.
vibe.
Man,
Vibes.
acoustic
Oh, I
Guitar
see it.
Hero, let's
I
go.
see it.
Bro bought the bundle and then brought it outside. I love it.
yes. Hey, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just being way too optimistic and hopeful, but I still think we could have it again. I really do. Maybe it's
think
too
so, too.
optimistic. Maybe it's too hopeful, but Riffmaster save us. Let's see what the new mode in Festival looks like in a few months. And I've got some hope.
Just so
Fingers
impatient.
crossed.
So
Let's
like
hope,
not
man.
patient and
Man
like,
can dream.
Dream big.
Dream on.
oh wow.
All right, Aerosmith.
This one, dude. Okay, this one, and you can see all the rock. You can see the Rock Band bundles at the very beginning of the video.
Oh my
too.
god.
This is
Yeah, the PS3 and Xbox ones with the different colors.
Yeah.
Just a little child not knowing what he's doing, just hitting the drums because it's just fun to hit drums.
This dude's
Smack
probably
it.
dude's probably got a whole family and.
Yeah, this is right around Christmas time. You can tell.
There's such a low effort
This
kiosk
is
as
so
well.
cute. Can't even see the TV because it's mounted way too fucking high, like we were talking before.
Yeah, seriously. Gonna break these kids' necks. But come on.
Straight up.
Man,
That's adorable.
man, that's a good one. Guitar Hero Walmart.
Yeah.
I love that. Man, this is
Yeah,
a
Guitar
super
Hero Walmart
fucking
goes
low
different.
quality one. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Dude's playing, dude recording it with a Nokia. It's the only
Yeah.
video on his channel.
From 15, 16 years ago.
Oh,
what
no,
else
no,
did you
there's
have?
two. Pure Pinoy Skill. YouTube channel. His name is YouTube channel. Shit sucks. Alright, anyway.
Holy moly. Well, hey, we had
Anyways,
a great little discussion this
episode.
week. Yeah, damn
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah.
It was good.
Oof.
Yeah, so catch us next week when we hit double digits, baby. We're getting to 20 episodes.
Yeah.
And we're playing Festival Season 2. We're
Playing
gonna talk
Festival
about
Season
that
2.
Season 2, baby.
Yeah. Surely we'll have a lot to
it's
talk about then.
happening.
We're gonna have like
happening.
we're gonna have 1 day of mileage on Festival Season 2 by the time we talk about it next.
Oh, we'll have
So-
a couple.
Full day.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
we're gonna
a
be
couple-
2
Hell
days.
yeah.
Yeah, 2 days.
Yeah.
But, yeah,
So we'll be able to
it's
talk
gonna
about the
come out in the
next-
morning. It's gonna come out in the
Yeah,
morning,
it's gonna be in
dude.
the morning.
I think
like 9
it's gonna
a.m.
actually come out in the
Thursday
morning.
morning,
Yeah, 9 a.m.
Oh
9
yeah.
to 10 or
Also,
something.
yes,
Eastern.
I will be able to join in the morning.
Hell yeah, let's run
we're
it.
gonna be
Hell
good.
yeah.
We're
Let's
gonna run
go.
it
See if
back.
I gotta see if I can still, but
I asked
I'll
my
make it work.
wife just to take our child to school, and I was like, "Can I stay home and play my video game?" And she's like, "Okay, fine."
Okay. I know
Okay,
it's
fine,
important to
that's
you.
This is
I
for our
know.
family.
I mean, if you just put it that way, it's
No,
worth
yeah,
it.
no. I think it's just funny. Can I stay home and play my video game?
Honey, this pays our bills. This is important. I need this.
Can
Do
I
you like
stay home and play
eating
Fortnite,
food?
please?
Do you like having a roof over your head?
Do you like
Do you like
the
having
light?
a car
the light,
to drive?
the lights on?
I need to play Fortnite then.
You want to take a hot shower?
Oh my god.
I
Well,
need to play Fortnite.
Too bad.
All right. Thanks for watching,
Oh, man.
everybody. Bye. See you
Yeah,
next week.
thanks
Bye.
for watching. Bye.
Goodbye.